So for anyone that's now sitting in training mode with Asuka, trying to figure out what the different spells do, different ways you can link into combos and stuff, and just experimenting with what all different 26 spells and different test cases do, this one's for you. So training mode actually has a lot of ways to make your experimentation a lot easier with a bunch of different things. So you can make your mana automatically come back just like your tension gauge, so you don't have to worry about spending it all. You can go into your mana to make it half or whatever, don't know why you would do that. You can change your test case if you feel like seeing like the odds of getting different spells in different test cases. You can reduce the mana cost so that you don't constantly have all of your mana, but you can still spend it, but it'll spend less if that's something you want to do. Or something that I like to do is recover mana, so that you can still see how much things are spending, but it does come back and you're not going to instantly run out as soon as you try a few things. Another super useful one for when you're trying to test out specific spells is Bookmark and Sampler 404. Bookmark is just so you don't have to keep refilling your spell slots with other spells, because as you can see, if I spend all these, do my spells, they become empty and I have to fill them up, which is a skill you should get good at. But if you are just trying to quickly test out things, turn on auto import and they'll just automatically fill up as soon as you use one. So you can just go crazy, spend spells over and over and over and over like it's nobody's business. And then if you have a particular spell you're trying to test with, you can use Sampler 404, which basically just means that your spells won't change when you use them. So as you can see, I can use this low sweep and do the input for it, and it'll just not replace itself. Usually you use a spell, it disappears, you have to bookmark a new one, but this one, they don't even disappear and you don't have to bother bookmarking a new one. So if I'm trying to, lab stuff with these different projectiles or whatever, see how I can get combos or change them with the acceleration or stuff like that, I can bookmark or I can choose the spells that I want to choose, and then they will just stay there. And of course I'll have them on round start, but also I don't have to keep bookmarking or restarting the round to get them again, because I can just keep throwing them out and I get to keep the exact same ones I start with. So you can really just keep experimenting, being like, oh no, I messed that up. So what if I go like this? Ah, that doesn't work. Okay, what if I go like this? That one does work. Or what if I go like this? That one does work. It just makes it a lot more easier to test out the spells you actually want to test out. And then of course, you also have the ability to put whatever spell you want in each spell slot. So if I want to test out if I just choose one projectile and then I test out all these different staves that you can put on the screen to change the effect of the projectiles, well, I can do that. So I can make it so I've just got this one blue default projectile and I've got all these different staves that do different things to make it behave in weird ways. And you can just go through and experiment with what every single different spell does, and it makes it a lot easier when you know how to use these settings in training mode. Otherwise, you're just going to run out of mana instantly, or you're going to spend ages trying to get the right spell, or you're going to spend just like constantly pressing the restart button as soon as you spend a spell. So make sure you at least put in continuous, choose the spells that you want, and probably make your recover mana on. Anyways, I hope that makes your life easier if you're trying to lab some cool stuff with Asuka, and props to you. I hope you find some cool stuff, because this character is really interesting and I'm looking forward to looking at everyone else's tech videos, because I want to learn too. So please use this so it helps me learn as well. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in whatever's next. Bye.